Greetings everyone, and welcome to another WIS Technology tutorial. In today's overview, I'm going to further talk about the curriculum mapping project I've been working on. This is a new iteration. If you've been following my blog, I've been speaking in depth about some of the details, and I just thought I'd accompany that with a little walkthrough via video. So this is going to be fast. I'm just going to walk through the tabs along the top and kind of talk you through what's going on. So here we go. So the landing page of this Google site is simply an instructions page for our faculty. They come here and they'll see that step one is simply to submit a course description, and we'll get to that tab here in a minute. Step two is then to request a unit template, which is delivered to them via the Autocrat script. And we'll explore that as well. And then the third is to then link outcomes to the units that have been submitted. So let's begin by looking at the course descriptions. Now, in terms of anatomy, this course description bank is basically an awesome table on the top and then an embedded Google form on the bottom. So again, once things are cataloged, we can go ahead and locate course descriptions directly in this little box here. And if we needed to edit a specific course description, we can click this edit icon on the right-hand side, and that lets you edit the Google form and then resubmit new answers, but I'm not going to do that now. So that is the course description bank. So the units page is again utilizing an awesome table to display the teacher, subject area, course, grade, unit, and then a link to edit the actual document. And again, this is filterable via a teacher name. And if you are an editor of that document, you could actually edit directly in the mapping tool here, because it will open up the actual Google document, although you can't see that much of it right now. So for the time being, I'm just having people edit in their Google Drive as they normally would, and it would updates would stay consistent here as well, of course. Moving along, the next tab are the outcomes. So again, this here I've created a Google drawing with sort of invisible boxes around all of these icons to drill down into the outcomes per subject area. So when I click on this one here, it leads me to this outcomes page which has the units that have been submitted for, in this case, Humanities S4. So outcomes can be attributed to these and then edited and revised over on the right-hand side. After outcomes, we have the reports tab. So right now, these are only very simple reports because people have just begun populating this curriculum map. So this isn't telling us much right now at all, although the S4 department will proudly tell you that we are very much a humanities S4 school, at least, but that's only with 7 units in the map right now. Now, the most recent feature I've added actually just last night was the ability to upload these units to the calendar. And this is just an embedded Google Calendar for the Humanities S4 curriculum. And what I like about this is that I've made it possible to adjust the view. So if you wanted to look at a monthly view, you get kind of these overlapping lines. I'm not sure how many of these I'll be able to actually view on this screen, but I can always switch over to the agenda view, which then gives me kind of a day-by-day sort of glimpse of what's happening in Humanities S4 in terms of curriculum. So I like the fact that the user has the option to kind of view this in any way that they best want to look at it. So, and then the final tab is, of course, the template request form, and this is just asking for some basic data to sort of begin the mapping process. And again, it's the start and end of the cycle numbers, which allows me to add these units to the calendar. And I explained that in my previous blog post. So these are kind of the tools as it stands right now that I'm working with. In terms of help for teachers, we actually have an existing template here with information about what to put in these boxes for this template. So this should provide a lot of support in terms of how to fill this out. And in terms of future projects for this, I am hoping to build in a search feature that will search just the Google Drive folder that contains all of the curriculum units for keywords. So, which I'm hoping that after ISTE, I'll have some time to sit down with some friends and kind of kick that out. But this is kind of what it looks like as it stands right now. But I just wanted to share a little video to go along with the blog post that I've been putting up recently. Thanks for watching. Bye.